That's how it be. You wake up and you just do the best you can.
It's one of them days. Just one of them days.
Do the best you can with what you got. No, this hairstyle is kind of popping. Like the sides.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes. It's super cute with the sides.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Look.
I had a dream about it. You know how my dreams be. It was like, put your hair into some space buns, girl. It's real cute. And I was like, period.
Your subconscious was talking
What's up,
to you.
Keisha? Happy Thursday, boo. Okay. My subconscious was like, I know what you need. And then I made a decision.
We on a good one this morning. Keep us in your thoughts and prayers.
Keep us in your thoughts and prayers, okay?
The 40s is hitting today. The 40s is hitting.
Mix them thoughts and prayers together.
Yeah, mix them up. Put them in a brew and sit it on over.
Is this my cup? Okay.
Yes.
All right. The universe is decisive. Vanessa's in the house. Vanessa, welcome to the room.
Welcome.
You are loved. You are appreciated. Welcome. We're reading the Power Decision. So last time we talked about
stop asking for advice.
because you get asking for advice and people gonna do what you want to do anyways.
Anyway,
You got the answer within you.
And their answer is going to be something different because they have a different lens.
They can't help but have a different lens. They have a different experience than you. So you asking people what you should do, but that's they're not you. So perfect. Just driving home the fact that your answers are within you. Now, today we're on page 31 of the Power of Decision. The universe is decisive, not divisive. Decisive. The originating mind of the cosmos knows what it is doing. So, the originating mind of the cosmos knows what it is doing, meaning the original mind, where it starts, the start of this intelligence, knows exactly what it's doing. So it has the answers. Clarity, would you say, right? Yep. And it does its work well. It has a mathematical accuracy of law and order. It cannot have any self-argument, and it is never indecisive. It asks no questions. It leans on no one. Stick around. Hold on. Because this feels like, you know when you get an idea and it's like, when you make it,
so good. You know what you yes.
The universe don't stumble over his words, but I do. You know, you get an idea and you're so sure about it and you move ahead and then people be like, are you sure?
See,
you know,
so annoying.
Why would you do da-da-da? And you like, no. And you stop talking to people. You're so clear. You got to stop talking to people because you're so clear about what you're doing.
And they don't get it. And that's okay.
You get an idea so good the words can't even show up for
it.
It's before the words. Okay? This is the clarity that I'm operating in. Universe mind right now. Okay? So this originating mind, it don't ask no questions. It leans on no one. It proceeds in its business of creating the new, the better, and the different. Okay? Wow. What's up, Kamal Speaks? This is my poet in the house. What's good? What's up, Oginga Carr? Welcome. You are loved. You are appreciated. This originating mind cannot stagnate, nor can it be defeated. So don't even worry about no one else.
I ain't worried about you.
I ain't worried about none. All is in order in the universe. if you're a part of this universe mind, this intelligent mind, you have to believe that there is order in the universe. Mm-hmm. We were talking about the divinity in the order of the planets. Ugh. And the fact that like the space between the moon and the earth and the sun and the earth, like the space between is like perfection so much that we could live here and like survive on this planet, breathe oxygen, right, just not get burned up. So like that level of order is within you. Mm-hmm. That is literally you at your core. Yep. But if you think that you could mess it up, like you could somehow introduce some level of chaos that would throw everything off and mess everything up, that sounds like ego to me.
Yeah. All ego.
Like I'm so good at this being unintelligent that I can screw it up.
I can screw it up.
Like, no, there is a divine order in the universe and you are that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it cannot stagnate, nor can it be defeated. All is in order. All is in order. All is in order in the universe. This next sentence. You may call a hurricane disorder.
You may call a wildfire disorder.
Say it again.
You may call a wildfire disorder.
LA, we're talking to you. You may call a wildfire disorder. Okay? And the reason why we call it disorder, and the evidence of that is because we get started pointing fingers. Mm-hmm. We're like, it's this person's fault. It's that person's fault. When you want to apply blame, what you're saying is, I see disorder. Mm-hmm. That's what you're saying. Something is out of order and we got to fix it. Something went wrong here. Okay? Follow with us. Stay with us here. You may call it a hurricane disorder, but the meteorologists know it as order. So someone who studies what hurricanes do know that hurricanes are doing what they're doing. They are hurricaning.
Right.
There's an order to it that they understand, but you got to be aware of the order to see the perfection. So what this book is saying is be aware of the order in your life so you can see the perfection in all things, not disorder. You just got to be aware of it. Right. You see something crazy happening, you're like, oh my gosh, but the person who originated all of it is like, no.
I knew this was coming. This was supposed to happen.
That's what we were supposed to do. Mm-hmm. And we just want to be at that's what it was supposed to do with more and everything. Okay? Being indecisive is going against the natural order of the universe. Do we see it as out of order because of our lack of awareness? Absolutely, that's what it is.
Yep.
Okay? So they are aware, the meteorologists are aware of its beginning, its course, and the ultimate end. Baby, they see the whole thing.
The whole process. Okay.
They chart it accurately and well. To them, it is a hurricane is an orderly phenomenon as cause, process, and conclusion. They see the whole thing.
Wow.
Because they study it, they know it well. Study and show thyself approved.
It was caused in the ocean. It processed on land. And now there's devastation.
They're like, this is what the hurricanes do, baby. Do you want to get prepared for the hurricane? Just study it. That's all we got to do. You got to bunker for a reason.
Right.
You got these things for a reason, just to be prepared for what we know is already coming. And sometimes you can't really be prepared. Sometimes your preparation is just being in awe of it.
Right.
Just be in awe and allow. That's all the preparation you need. Because remember, you are also a part of this order.
Yep.
So preparation might look different for everybody. You may not even know that you're being prepared. That part. So you think your preparation needs to come from your action. Maybe it's just coming from your experience. God's allowing you to go through experience to prepare you for the things that you think are chaos, but they're really order.
Say you were processing, like, letting go of things.
Yes.
And you were deep in it, like, I only need these things. I don't need anything
Speak
else.
on it.
And then your house burns down.
Hello?
You were praying, asking the universe to help you let go of stuff that no longer serves you.
Hello?
And then, gone.
Because there's a part of you that knew that these things are not the end all be all, that there's something deeper, something bigger, something more divine in this life. And your attachments to the things are distracting you from that. Something in you knew that.
Yep.
So, and also maybe you might have felt a little lonely. You might have felt like you didn't have community. You might have felt like you weren't being supported. You might have felt like you were being taken for granted. You might have felt like you weren't being appreciated. And so God brings these situations to bring community around you. Look at you being surrounded.
Come on, you
Look
better
at you
preach.
being surrounded by community right now.
Come on, Pastor
To
Sarah.
show you that you already had what you thought you didn't have. But sometimes you need some calamity, some chaos to show you how you're already abundant in community.
Okay, preach.
The order is around you. It's the space buns. I think it's the space buns.
Yes.
I think it's like the
Antenna. You're
I
like
think it's the antenna.
divine downloads coming on both sides. Left
God
brain,
was
right
like,
brain.
you need to touch space right now. Go ahead and get your buns because I need you to.
The divine downloads are coming in from each side. Do you hear the words that I'm speaking to you?
Literally bringing people out of their silos into the community to be supported. It's so beautiful.
Absolutely.
It might take a second to accept the beauty because there's still
Right.
hurt and grief and pain and loss
Right.
and what we think is loss, but you got to be open, right, to receive. And sometimes that breaks you open.
Right.
The space buds are spiritual antennas. They
Oh,
really
so
are.
some
Okay, you need some space
I need
buds.
some space buds.
Not about to get a space bud.
I need to download some space buds. You did tell me to do that a couple days ago.
I did. We
You
talked
did.
about the space buds.
You sure did.
It was a download.
Download. You said, look, you trying to get closer to God?
You gotta get closer to God. Get you some
Get
space
you some space
buds.
buds. It'll help you. It'll help you get there. It's like antenna, spiritual antenna.
Let's move on. This is so good. Okay. So the meteorologists, they know what's good because they study it, right? Yes. Some folks have been locked in and locked down since the pandemic and never returned to their communities. Yeah. And you know the pandemic was 5 years ago.
Wait, what year is it?
Let it hit. Let it hit. Weren't they talking about Project 2025? Are we there already? Did we blink and we arrived?
Yes.
And we started with the fire to clear some things out? Is that what happened?
Oh, no.
Just watch it.
No.
Just watch. Just watch and know that you're abundant.
Yes.
I think the message is know that you are abundant. Know that, yes, space buns. Know that you're abundant before life needs to show you that you're abundant. Just know that you're abundant so you can like skip the step of the loss. So you don't have to lose things in order to remember that you already have everything that you need. Just skip the steps.
Skip it.
Skip it.
Go on.
Just know that you got everything you need, that you are abundant right now. Take a deep breath. Is there any shortage of air? No. We are abundant as abundant as these breaths are. What's up, Gigi? Welcome, love. You are loved. You are appreciated. Okay? So, moving right along. You exist in, say with me, I exist in and am a part of this originating universal mind. I exist in the originating universal mind, and I am a part of.
And I
Okay.
think some people think they're so separate from it. They think they're so separate from it, but you are a part of this universal mind. You are.
You are.
Once you accept that, whew. The world opens up to you.
We're holding a different frequency. We are keeping this frequency high right now.
Exactly.
On purpose.
On purpose.
This is intended. This is intentional right now because there are so many frequencies that we're recognizing. So we are intentionally keeping a high frequency, remembering who we are.
Yes.
That's it. What's up, we? Welcome, love. Man, me and we go back all the way to great, like, what were we, 11, 10? That's my boy. Okay? Stick around. We're talking about how intelligent you are. I know you want to hear that. Because you intelligent. Okay? All right. So you exist in, I exist in, and am a part of this originating universal mind. All of its law and order is instantly available to you. All of the law and order of this universal mind is available to you. In fact, this mind is already in your consciousness awaiting your awareness of it. We just talked about that.
All you gotta do is tap in.
That's all you gotta do. You gave up on the space buns?
I only have one scrunchie.
Oh man, we could have worked together. All right, it's all right. I feel like you don't need antenna.
I don't. I just get the messages from you.
Period.
Just boop.
You know what? The universal mind. You know what I'm saying?
I
You
just gotta tap in.
That's it.
Just
That's
gotta
it.
tap in.
This is just a symbol of it. That's it. Don't get twisted. It's just waiting your awareness. You just got to be aware of it. That's it. That's all. It's just your awareness. You are never apart from it. Say it louder for the people in the back.
You are never apart from it. So it is in you. It's always been in you.
Sensational. Welcome over to the IG land, my dude. Welcome, okay? I see you from the club of the house. I see you. Okay, sensational. All right, yeah, you're never apart from it. And honestly, when we talk about sin, that would be the definition of sin. Is to believe that you can be apart.
Exactly.
Because when you're separate from something, see, all kind of things happen in that space. When I think that I'm separate from you, all kind of things, the comparison starts, the envy starts, the hatred, all the things, the lack mentality, because I think you have more than me and I have less. See, but when you remember you're a part of all of it, you're connected, then we remember how abundant we are, even through community.
Right.
I don't gotta tangibly have everything in my hands. My people got it. What? I'm not missing anything. And what they don't have, I got. And we share it.
Okay, thumbs up.
Did I thumbs up? How can I be a part of something I'm a part of? What? That's so deep. Like, what? That's like my hand saying it's apart from my body. You're a part of the body. You tripping.
This is my hand.
You are never apart from it. We still on page 31, Power of Decision. You may unconsciously isolate yourself from it, because that might happen. What's up, Dave Raludi? Welcome. I hope I said your name right. Welcome to this space. Welcome. You may unconsciously isolate yourself from it. This universal mind, this consciousness, you might unconsciously.
Unconsciously?
Does it say unconsciously?
Yeah.
You might unconsciously isolate yourself from it. You might find yourself like over there, thinking that you're separate.
Bring it back.
But that doesn't change the truth, though.
Right.
See, you might think it.
Yeah, you might think it, but you're still not apart from it.
It cannot isolate itself from you.
You could try to isolate yourself from it, but it can't isolate itself from you.
No, it's kind of like
You can drop it if you wanted to.
You could drop it if you want. It's kind of like when you was holding your baby's hand. You have children, you know, you're walking with the baby, and the baby decides to let go of your hand, but you still got a grip. I'm holding you.
You not going nowhere.
That's cute. You think you're about to run away. I got you.
I got you, and you not going nowhere.
No. One time I took my son to the park, and he was a wanderer because he be in the ethers in his mind. That started really young. So he just looking out in the sky, and he walking, And I'm like, I want to see how far he gonna walk. This boy walked all the way to the other side of the park. Did not look back one time. He was like, God got me. He walked, and I'm walking behind him like, he's still walking. It's 10 minutes. We still walking. He just like,
He said, I'm a part of the universe.
oh my gosh. But I didn't let him out of my sight. Because you can let go. You could think you're apart from me, but baby, you're not. It won't happen. This is how the universe be on us, okay? So, it is, and you are, that which it is. Can I highlight that?
Yes. And let me see the highlighter with you. Yes.
It's not a highlight, it's a pen, but you know what I'm saying? It is, and you are that which it is. So stop trying to separate yourself from the divine order that the universe, that life, that God is. It is that, and you are that which it is. Not the other way around. Okay? See, when you think you're separate and you have all of these like ideas of like anger and jealousy, and I was talking to my mom the other day, and we were talking about this this Old Testament God, and she was saying, yeah, because God is a jealous God. And I said, is God a jealous God, or did we try to make God in our image? I don't know if God is jealous. I don't know about that. I get what we're saying here, but there's a lot of attributes that we apply to God from our limited consciousness. And what this book is saying is you're doing it in the wrong order. I need you to know that which it is that has order, that is not judgmental, that is not doing these things condemning, okay? That is you, not the other way around.
Not the other way around, exactly.
Okay? I don't know why God would be jealous of anything.
Right.
That sounds like something separate to me. That sounds like God over here being jealous of that over there.
And he doesn't make no mistakes and everything is in order. What would he have to be jealous about?
Jealous sounds like I want what you got. You got something better than I got. And that means that you are not
separate.
me. Break it down.
Why would I be jealous of me? I'm me.
That's why it's hard for people to be happy for other people. When you're not happy for another, that means you think you're separate.
And I'm not.
I'm happy for you because you're me. So when you get, I get. When you have, I have. When you win, I win. We winning together. Yes. Keep it going, baby. Keep it going. Like, that's beautiful. I want you to win. Because when you win, we all win.
Right.
But if you don't see that, if you and no shade, because sometimes it comes up. You'll see someone winning and there'll be a part of you that's like, I wish I remember who you are.
Right.
You are that which it is.
Right.
All of it together. Just remember. We keeping high vibes. That's it. Okay, keep going. Whew. Thank you. There is but one mind, and you are a thinker in it. One mind, and you're a thinker in it. That one mind, you're in it. You're in it. That one mind is not separate. We all in it. Okay? So you're a thinker in it. She's a thinker in it. I'm a thinker in it. We all thinking in it. Okay? All of its ideas are your ideas.
All of them.
All of its ideas are your ideas. It's forward proceeding action of constant creation. And so it's forward proceeding action of constant, it's constantly creating. It's constantly creating. That forward moving action of constant creation. and the maintenance of that which it has created. So it's not only just creating and forward movement, but it's also
maintaining what you already done thought about and created. It's doing multiple things. Multi-level thinking.
All of that is functioning in your mind. What's up, Janine? You know, I be trying to say your name right, but I always call you Dano in my head, and I be saying a whole bunch of things. I love you, Janine. You know what I'm saying? You intelligent, Janine. Stick around. We talking to you. All right. So the constant creating of this mind that is all of us, that we're all a part of, and the maintenance of the ideas that come from this mind, it's all functioning in your mind. All of it is in your mind as well. So the following spiritual treatment will aid you in being aware of it and thereby receiving benefits from it. This book is really dope because it gives us spiritual treatments. You can call them mantras, you can call them meditations, however you want to refer to them, but it'll give you a treatment. I'm going to show you right now. It's separate. It's like boxed in, right? It's got this little section here. All right.
So I encourage you, if you're not driving and you're just listening, to just kind of close your eyes and listen to this and really, really listen to it.
Take it in.
Digest it. There is one originating intelligence, mind and spirit, and I am its action, its outlet, and its process of revealing itself. It knows me as itself, and I know myself as it. Therefore, I am never indecisive. I always have the right idea at the right time. Infinite intelligence in me knows what to do, and this knowledge is mine at every instant. Original thinking pervades my consciousness, and I am correctly decisive regarding all matters. I know what I need to know at the instant I need to know it. The results of this correct knowing of original ideas bring forth new and improved situations in my life. For this, I am glad. You get the information when you need the information to make the correct decisions.
You get it when you need it.
And that's what I'm glad about. You don't gotta be like, oh, I don't know. You know.
You know.
You know. You know. Half the time when people, I'm not even gonna say half the time, when people ask me my opinion, they already know. They already know.
You already know what to do.
I'm not presenting no new ideas for them. They already know. They got the ideas. They have the information.
Just gotta be aware of it.
They don't need me. They just probably want to, hear something that's similar to what they're thinking, so they have the confidence to make the decision. But they already know. You be knowing. But you act like you don't be knowing, but you know. And for that, I'm glad. So anybody ask me anything, I'm like, look, you already know. And I'm glad you already know.
How about we get to what you know?
Let's talk about what you know, because you already know what you know.
Tiana! What's up? You know you intelligent. We be knowing. Yes. You be knowing. We be knowing. We do. What we really want is for people to say that's a good idea when we say stuff. We really want to hear the pat on the back. You got to give yourself a pat on the back.
Yes.
You have to accept that the universe already gave you the pat on the back before the idea came through. The universe already said,
in that order. You on point.
You on point.
You on point.
You know when you get that nudge to do something different than what someone's saying, and then you second guess it, and you're like, maybe. Go with the nudge. Trust yourself today.
Yeah.
Trust yourself today. Trust yourself. It might not look like anybody else's path. it might not look like anybody else's path. And that's kind of what happens. You know, you step forward and you do something new, and then everybody's like, wait, that's a good idea. I want to do that too. I like that.
Right.
But first you had to step out on a limb. You had to step out on faith. There's a story in the Bible when Jesus had walked on water. Okay. So he stepped out and he was like, hey, see me walking on water? You know what I'm saying? I'm doing things a little different. I'm trying to show y'all that you can, you see this thing, you can, people normally be drowning in it, but you ain't got to drown in it.
I feel like he tapped into that intelligent mind, was like, oh, I could do this. It's kind of like, I forget what chapter, if it was in this chapter or the other one, was like, the difference between intelligent or successful people is that they know they can do it. They know it.
They know. You don't question
There's
it.
no question. Like, oh, I know I'm going to succeed. I know I'm going to do it. So let me just go on and do it and show y'all what I could do.
I ain't questioning it. It's beyond faith. I'm already moving in it. Right. So it's reality for me. It's beyond faith. I'm not just sitting here like, maybe it'll work. I believe it'll work. No, it works. Let me show you. And then what happened is Peter was like, yo, you wanted something. And he took a step. Sometimes you gotta be the Peter. Yep. Like you read the book, okay? You hopped in on this live and you was like, yo, that resonates with me. Right. I do have the courage to take the first step, to be the person keeping the high vibe. Right. I do have the courage to be sure of my decisions. I have the courage. I can do this.
I have all the information I need.
I got all the info I need. I got the backing I need within. I don't need you to validate me.
I don't need you.
I validate myself
I don't
today.
need your advice. I don't need your validation. I need me.
And then guess what? You're going to find yourself in a community of self-validators. Ooh. People who move because the universe, and I'm not talking about self, lowercase s, I'm talking about capital S self. We're talking about the universal mind validators. Right. Talking about this mind that we're all a part of validators. The ones that go seek within for validation because that within is connected to the all validators. Not other egos. Yes. I'm not going to other egos for validation.
I'm going to the universal mind.
I'm going to get more ego. What happens when you go to other egos? You're going to get more ego. People going to tell you how to be more separate. When you're talking about connection, you're talking about being connected to all that there is. This is not going to be heard everywhere. That's okay. That's okay.
Kind of similar like when people are like, oh, I'm going to take you under my wing. I'm going to show you everything I know.
Right.
I want to know what I want to know. I want to know. What if the way I do things would be different because I have a different lens. I'm tapping into something different. So it's really interesting to be like, that's cool. You can show me what you know, but also I'm going to learn I'm going to pull what I need for because my thing is going to be different.
How about what God has for me? Because what you got is what God has for you. And I love that for you. I love that for us.
I love that for us.
But how about what God has for me?
Because he gave me a download to put another spin on it, okay?
Yeah. Let go of my ego. The waffle commercial was onto something. They was trying to say. What they was saying.
Of that ego.
Yeah. And it was like, no, that's not what you want.
Let it go.
That's not what you want. It's a tool. The ego is not bad, right? It's a tool you use. You keep it in check. Check the ego. You keep it. Keep it in the back seat. It can ride along because I am Tamara, so I'm different. I'm unique,
right?
But I'm also like, you know how the mushrooms have this network,
a mycelium network,
this network underground, like how they're all connected and they know when somebody needs, they be talking to each other.
Charity, water. That's how I
so let's need some tea.
Yes.
Okay. They throw throw the goodies over and they send the signals to each other. That's how we are, but you got to tap into the network.
Right.
Like, I feel like, social media and the algorithm, it's just a symbol for what we already got, what we already are. Like, we already talking, like how everybody is connected and moved over to Red Note. You see how we can band together? You see how we can say, like, we gonna do something. How about we go and do it?
We gonna do something different today.
We've had this, but it's like finally everybody's linking in. This is so interesting because I know we are running out of time, but the story of Babel, when everybody started to connect language. Y'all don't see the Bible playing itself out. It's spiritual. It's biblical. It's astrological. It's all like, it's so yummy right now. Okay. You see how the Americans are eager to learn another language because we all came together on some like, what y'all all need. We need to stay connected. That's the whole point of moving over to another app. It's not about the app. It's not about the country. It's about the unity. That's what we found. It's Democrats, it's Republicans, it's black, it's white, it's old, it's young. Everybody is like, we are a unit. You see it? You feel it?
I see black people speaking Chinese. I said, what in the world is it?
Ni hao? What is it? Ni hao ma? Baby, we okay? That's where the space funds came in. I was like, let's do it, okay? Yes. And so we don't need a bunch of replicas. We have a bunch of originals, but within this universal mind, because the originals are pushing us forward. It's like on the leading edge of creation. Everybody is on the leading edge in their own unique way. And that's how you spread out. You don't just go in one line in one direction. Everybody doing the same thing. No, we like, phew. It's beautiful.
I always think about it like the universal mind, like music. And some people are like, oh, that was my beat. I'm like, but we come from a universe. What if they never heard that beat? And they just, and we are from this universal mind. And they just like download, get a beat in their head. Make a song, you got that from me. And I'm just like, what if they came up with their own beat and made it? Okay.
They got the same download because we're all in the same mind. That's why. The water level is rising and the consciousness is returning. The original language of thought is universal.
You better preach.
The original language of thought. Baby. That's why they need a television to program us.
You better preach. Yeah, it's programming. It's literally called programming.
Frankie, you're intelligent. Stick around. Okay? Programming, absolutely. We're just breaking through the programming, y'all. Very simple.
Very simple.
Very simple. How do you break through the programming? You go within.
Go within. You part it and open up. Oh, I didn't mean it to look like this.
This one right here. This one.
I'm a birth worker
right here.
I'm a birth worker, so I think you gotta part, you gotta open it on up.
It's like a birth worker and a 13-year-old. Just like,
they have entered the chat.
Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you so much for being here. If you're going to get the book, Power of Decision, go ahead and click the link in my bio. Go to my, what is it called? Linktree. And you'll see my Amazon store. Go ahead and purchase the book. If you're going to purchase on Amazon, might as well.
Might as well get it through me.
I get some points, you know what I'm saying? So, yes. Thank you all for being here. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Miss Oler, my love, thank you for being here. You are intelligent. Yes, Frankie, you are intelligent. Let me tell you something about you, okay? Anytime that doubt, fear, worry rises up, all it is a signal that you may have forgotten who you are. Okay? You may have, just for a split moment. But I'm going to tell you who didn't forget who you are. This universe, universal mind, God consciousness, everything that you are connected to, okay? The all that is didn't forget who you are. But sometimes you might forget. And this book reminded us that we're so intelligent, we can act unintelligently. That's how smart you are. That's how intelligent you are. You can act, and it's completely preventable. Mm-hmm. It is unnecessary. The things that we experience, the health conditions, the mental conditions, the financial conditions, all those problems, they are unnecessary when you remember who you are. That's all. That's all I'm saying. So if you get the book, the first chapter is going to deep dive and remind you who you are from the beginning. Okay? I'll tell you right now, you're intelligent. But sometimes we need reminders, and that's why we come together and we meet and we're having this live. And next Tuesday coming up, okay, we're going to have our live in the morning at around 8 o'clock. So keep your notifications on. But then we're also going to, hi Celeste.
I was like, wait, what?
What's up, Trey? Yes. You know what? I'm gonna say this and take it back. Everything I lost this year. Listen, listen, baby. You can't lose what's for you.
Nope.
You can't lose what's for you. You can't lose it. I know it feels like loss. Mm-hmm. I know it feels like loss. It feels like, and allow yourself to grieve, right? We talk about this. Like, allow the emotions to come up. Allow them to come up. Feel them for everything that they are showing themselves to be, and see them as like a cloud passing, and allow them to pass. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because in this present moment, you're lacking nothing. So what you lose, what you lost, is going to break you open, keep you open for what's coming in. Mm-hmm. Like you say, you're taking back everything you lost last year. Maybe it's time for something new. Maybe it's time for a new idea. Maybe it's time for a new horizon. Maybe it's time for just the newness of life, right? Some things just fall away, and you gotta let them. You gotta let them. When it's really painful, it's telling you that you're holding on really tight. Mm-hmm. And we tend to do that because we love our things. Mm-hmm. We love our people. Mm-hmm. We love our bodies. Mm-hmm. But love gets synonymous with attachment. And life shows us through a myriad of ways how to not be attached. Because like the saying goes, attached to nothing and connected to everything, you are everything. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to be attached to anything, because you are everything. So focusing on one thing and being attached to it is kind of like, okay, what's the point when you everything? You have access to air. And I know it sounds like I'm so like, this is so like high, like, oh my gosh, like, girl, come down to earth. Mm-hmm. But it's the truth. It's real. I mean, I just through experience, and I know you've experienced this. I love y'all. Anything?
No, nothing else.
So good.
Space Buns reporting back next Tuesday. Mm-hmm.
Back performing on the stage. Yup. Business getting revamped. Period. Mm-hmm. Living in transportation. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yup.
Upgrading. See?
Just allow it. Allow it to come on in. It's coming back. Mm-hmm. But this time, maybe with less attachments. Mm-hmm. Right? Because these things didn't come from the world. They can't be taken from the world. It's all from source. It's all from God. It's just a flow. Just a flow. Just a flow. All right. Tuesday, we'll be back here, same time, around 8 o'clock, 8:30 Pacific time. Mm-hmm. And then we have a Zoom call later that evening so we can deep dive and we can really connect. So if you want to be a part of the Zoom call, DM me right now and I'll send you an invite for Tuesday. It's 4 o'clock Pacific time right now. I think we're actually doing it earlier. 3 o'clock. Because we have an hour. Remember?
What time? Because you have to be...
I'll send you, because we're still finalizing the time, so we'll do it probably earlier afternoon, which is kind of works for East Coast too, because it'll be like around 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
6, 7 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. See you next week. Love you.